got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA.
All right, sorry about that. As always, I'm probably on like an hour timeline.
What's your take?
And Jennings is a tremendously quick player, Kevin.
But
not real physically dominant. He's got that skinny frame, but he's so fast and quick that he can get anywhere.
I'm gonna let them take the jump ball. I'm texting something.
Defensively, he loves to read the passing lanes, make steals, and get out in transition.
Well, he's extremely tough to stop in the open court, Steve. I mean, his finishing is much improved, and when he gets around the rim, he has pretty good airtime.
Am I gonna let him take ball? Yeah, I'm gonna let him take ball.
Past defenders and finish the play.
All right, let's do this. Let's see what the new team look like.
This their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Last season they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
And these interconference matchups are important, Kevin. You only see the club twice all season, and it feels a little different. You want to go out and really put on a good performance.
They get it again. Monroe's shot is good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Terry, following the basket by Nene, and the foul called on Larry Sanders. That's his first foul. Steve was talking about Clark just moments ago about not playing each other often because they're in different conferences. Wouldn't you say that affects the way a game will play out?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, when it's an opponent you see so little of, there's always a feeling out process, and I'm sure that'll be the case today for both teams.
Now Conley, following Prince's three-point attempt. Here's Stuckey. From outside, off the mark. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Houston.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can.
I was about to say, if that man missed that one, I was going to ship him out too.
The Clippers playing in the Western Conference knew they'd have to take care of business facing Eastern Conference opponents, and they did. 21-9 against the East.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful.
Wow.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Gets it to go.
I'm pretty happy with the trade.
Gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
Last season, a hard one for Stuckey. Pistons finally shifted him back to his natural shooting guard position. A lot of people thought he would break out, but instead, he had his lowest field goal percentage and scoring average since his rookie season.
Conley dishes to Stuckey. Back to Conley. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Anthony, the pass to Conley. Puts up a three. And Rodney Stuckey the bucket on the assist by Conley.
3 for 3. 3 for 3.
Got his third assist on the night. And towards the end of last season, Rodney Stuckey finally seemed to get untrapped.
Well, I tell you, early in his career, I really liked his potential. He's got tremendous talent. A strong slasher who can get to the line. Those are the kind of players who can usually be relied upon to produce buckets. We'll see how he bounces back.
You know, that's one way he can finish, but not the only way. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night.
Carmelo Anthony.
That free throw good from Anthony. Clippers trail by 6. Jennings kicks to Terry. Anthony on the double team. They need this. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Michael Conley is third.
You know, there's no luck involved in being amongst the league leaders in steals. You've got to combine the toughness with the ability to move your feet and the tenacity in going after the ball. So, Kevin, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside. Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Stuckey outside. Feeds to Sanders. Can't get it to go. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
One more time, and that bum is getting shipped out.
Long dishes to Jennings.
I don't play.
He kicks it to Terry. Stolen by Michael Conley. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best. Well, let's take a look at where Orlando ended up, Kevin, rank-wise in the league last year. 10th in assists, 11th in fewest turnovers per game. And they were in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. I think that speaks to the fact that this team aggressively goes after the basketball at every position.
And I think really the key to their success, Clark, is what you talked about with the assist, because they're a top 10 team in the league. Thanks to a lot of unselfish play, they really like to move the ball, and when they found their offensive groove and passed the ball well, they were tough to beat.
You mentioned that they were doing the right thing by getting it inside.
Yeah, the defense has done a really good job so far, but if you get it inside consistently, you have a couple of options. You can shoot it, or if they double team you, then you've got a chance to pass it to the open guy. So both are high percentage plays, and both are the result of throwing that ball inside.
Good points. Here's Joseph. West with the block. But they'll get another chance. Hardaway passes to Keenan. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Hardaway with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And Dudley kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Dudley. Dishes it to Joseph. The feed to Kaman. Second chance shot. And good on the basket. Book it. Orlando, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. West dishes to Granger. And the powerful one-handed slam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
On its way from Dudley for 2. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Joseph. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And here's Miller. West kicks to Granger, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
1 quarter into the trade, I trade away my second option, Joe Johnson, which could have been my first option, to be honest, but this is Melo team. But 1 quarter in, and Stuckey has proven to be a very valuable trade. I respect that man. I respect that man. Danny Granger has been an amazing option off the bench, but I don't like the fact that my bench is going too small. But it's not because LeBron. This is not because I'm going against LeBron. Good. 9.6. Yo, I don't know what's been going on with him, but he has not been scoring more than 10.
And now the second quarter, just getting
but anyways, my bench has been going small, even though they do have
and they're doing a fantastic job.
a very decent backup, but they've been going too small, and I don't like
The other
that.
thing that's helped them early tonight are the
Like,
points
Danny
they've been able
Granger
to
should
convert
not
off
be my
turnovers.
center. I got centers. They're not good, but I got centers.
Magic leading by 4. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Clippers right now, Carter Williams is out there with Hardaway. Then it's Roger Mason. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's Dudley in a power forward.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Guys, Doc Rivers, the new head coach of the Los Angeles Clippers, said after last season, quote, there were times last year when they were the best team in the league. So I clearly think this is an extremely talented basketball team. But can we do that now in the postseason as opposed to just the regular season? That'll be the true test, gentlemen.
Yeah, championship mentality, Doris. Good point. Thanks. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. 4th, the Clippers.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
Wow, and that's
I'm actually glad I did this trade because Dennis Schroeder is an amazing slip-down player in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Amazing defensive player.
A big apostrophe
And
or exclamation point.
I'm going to actually
Well, you know what the question
use him to my full advantage.
That's for sure.
After taking a year to play elsewhere, it seems Gerald Green finally found his role on an NBA team in the 2011-12 season, but he just couldn't find the traction expected with the Indiana Pacers last year.
good. And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Let's check out the stat sheet here on Thaddeus Young. Very nice season for him last year. 10th in steals. And he was also a top 20 shooter from the field. So really a nice all-around offensive year for him.
And Steve, I don't think you can overstate his steal numbers. I mean, they're way up there. And it's a credit to his concentration and his quickness and his aggressiveness.
Shot clock at 5. Prince, covered by Anthony, gets the bucket. Prince has got his second bucket of the night. And for Gerald Green, a 3-year, $9 million contract with the Pacers to start last season.
Yeah, they were hoping for more out of him. And Kevin, he just never really settled into a role with the Pacers. And that was disappointing because Indiana's bench, I thought, really showed some weaknesses during that great playoff run they had. Well, his body control is what I noticed. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
Clippers with the ball. A 12-point game. Anthony on the double team. And Monroe kicks to Terry. Releases from the wing and drills it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Stuckey outside. They get it back. Back to Conley. Stuckey outside. Lets it go with the 3. Kicks to Conley. He dishes it to Stuckey. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
Mr. Stuckey.
Prince,
Oh,
right side.
had I known
It's
before.
back to Jennings. From downtown. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And stolen by Prince. And now Terry pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Stuckey passes to Conley. Nene rights up. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 5 on the clock. Conley, Terry covering. Lets it fly from 18. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Conley. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. Clippers trail by 13. Jennings with the ball. Conley picks him up. Here's Monroe, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point
Although
play.
it's a smaller team as opposed to having Joe Johnson at the 2, but this has been a faster team.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical
And
enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10
I don't know.
points.
I'm
have
really
come from
liking
the
it.
paint.
Stuckey has been a knockdown shooter.
Magic leading by 10. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, gentlemen, the Clippers upgrading their roster this summer, and new coach Doc Rivers feels the new players put them in great position. He said, quote, they're great fits. They get who they are. They're over themselves. They're just trying to win and do whatever it takes. He added, we want to be the winner. We don't just want to do a lot of winning. They've done that. Guys, the expectation is clearly to contend for an NBA title.
Yeah, building chemistry on the court will be their focus. Thanks, Doris.
Well, guys, I love the growth that Greg Monroe has shown in his first 3 years in the league. It's been slow and steady, but that's the kind of player you can build around. Consistently getting better, highly skilled.
Los Angeles calls.
You know what I got to do?
And for Monroe at 6'11",
I got to turn this into a series and actually put some time into this. Like, do some highlight shorts where I'm telling the storyline and everything like that. You know what I mean? Something crazy. I gotta do something crazy. And this is actually good. I actually might do this. Let's see. I want to see how this turns out.
Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. And you look at Sanders, second in the NBA, a great defender.
You know, he was a consistent shot blocker because he got his hands on shots that looked like they were free and clear, and then boom, he'd come out of nowhere and deny it. Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
You know, if you're not
Hey,
a big,
Keem, if
strong
you're still
guard
in
the
this,
NBA can be tough
What's
going
that?
in the
What's that
paint, but
AI
for
thing you
Brandon
use
Jennings,
for your series?
he's got that
The
floater
blonde
in the lane,
bomb.
and that's what's allowed him, despite
Let
his
me know what's that
slight
AI
frame,
thing, because I
to be
think
able
I'm
to
gonna do
score
that
in the
for
paint.
this series.
And you know, going back to Jennings, so fast, incredibly explosive. He can really clark it into the lane.
Yeah, but you know, he struggled finishing at the rim. Some of that because of his size. Not really a physically imposing guy. Developing that floater and learning to avoid NBA shot blockers is something that he has to continue to develop. Kevin, I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of his slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else. It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now here is Conley. Back to Nene. He passes to Carmelo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Clippers trail by 8, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Kevin, well, look here at last year in the NBA where the Clippers ranked. First in steals, fourth in assists, and they also showed up in the top 5 in shooting percentage. This is a team that knows how to execute its offense and get good shots.
And the thing that I like that you talked about, Clark, was the steals, because to me that's their identity as a ball club. #1 in the league in thefts. They tried to take the ball away from the offense and really convert at the other end, and when they got that game going, they were really tough.
Terry dishes to Jennings. Back to Terry. 5 on the clock. Terry off the pick from Monroe. Shoots a fader. Tries again. The kick out to Young. He feeds it to Jennings. Monroe. A baseline J, and it comes off the front of the rim. Outside Anthony. Anthony right side. Stuckey outside. Conley. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Magic lead by 8.
Headed to halftime.
And we got more
Stuckey has
NBA
been
action
doing
on 2K
amazing.
Sports coming your
Although I
way
think
after
he's
this
breaking
break.
even, but his shooting form is amazing. It's easy to get.
Presented by
It was actually worth it. Plus Danny Granger coming off the bench.
Everything is
Really
in
easy.
place and ready to go on the halftime show for this Wednesday night. Orlando on top against the Clippers. They've yet to lose so far this season and are looking fantastic in this one, too. Everything's going right for Carmelo Anthony. He's all over the court against the Clippers. Always a threat to go off in any given game, and he hasn't disappointed. On the Clippers side of things, they're managing to hang around. The difference in free throw percentage completely in their favor, and that's been the key to their success. Greg Monroe has been outstanding. He's got 7 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. Now let's take off with some other games in progress around the league. Out at Time Warner Cable Arena, it's the Bobcats trailing to Toronto. They've fallen behind by 5 points in the third in that one. And another game going on. It's a close game for the 76ers going up against the Washington Wizards. Things are pretty close out there in the third quarter of action. And now a look at the other NBA action. Chicago with the lead against the Pacers out in Indiana. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. Now let's head back out to the start of the second half. Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke take it away.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible.
Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
We've got Sanders. Anthony out there with Nene. Then it's Conley, and it's Stuckey, and it's the two spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Back to Conley. Anthony right side. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
And when Melo attacks off the dribble, I think that's when he's really at his best. He's got excellent ball handling skills and footwork for a player of his size. And whether putting the ball in his hands in the pick and rolls or just isoing him in that pinch post area, he is very tough to defend when he gets ahead of steam going.
First one falls for him. And for Carmelo, attacking the rim makes a lot of sense. His three-point shot has been streaky over the years, but he looks like he's at least trying, Steve, to diversify his offense.
So I think he needs to attack more often. He can settle for threes. Sometimes he has a tendency to do that, but he's so strong and so quick that I think he's best suited when he really attacks the hole and gets to the foul line.
Jennings drives in. Young, and there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's foul number 2 for him.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, I think Carmelo is one of the great scorers in the NBA, but his three-point shooting has really been inconsistent over the course of his career. That's where he could make the most improvement. Shoots a low percentage out there, and I think settles too often for that three-point shot. He's so strong, I'd like to see him put the ball on the floor and get to the hole more often.
And he knocks down the first one. And Steve, to go back to Anthony and his shooting stroke, he shot more threes last season than ever before. Clark over 6 a game.
And so maybe as he emphasizes that part of his game a little more, he can get his percentage back up to the 40s like in 2011. If that happens, there's no question that makes him even more deadly as a scorer.
Good point. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
When the Magic made the big trade they did to send an unhappy Dwight Howard away, everybody thought they'd be the doormat of the league, and that wasn't quite the case. They were able to sneak up on some teams early and had enough talent to battle others late.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Monroe kicks to Jennings. It's Prince on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 6 points for Prince. And as good as their season appeared early on, the Magic did eventually cool off and teams were able to overpower them. Steve, early on, they definitely caught teams off guard, I thought, and were playing well above themselves.
I agree, Kevin. They executed really well. They would run a follow and Redick off those screens. And Vucevic was a surprise, a really good young player down low. But they've got to continue to build this roster in order to compete at the highest level.
Stuckey once again. Stuckey once again.
Way to notch that three.
Best tray I've made.
Clippers call time here.
You know, there was a lot of talk about the Magic not getting equal value when they traded Dwight Howard to the Lakers before last season, but you take a look at how both teams started, the Lakers and the Magic, and for a time there, the Magic had a better record early in the season than the Lakers. So I think it worked out okay for the Magic.
Clippers trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Anthony kicks to Simmons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Well, Clark, like you said, hard to believe, but it's true. The Magic did have a better record than the Lakers for the early part of the season. But that was mostly due to a surprise down year from the Lakers, Steve, and a hot start for Orlando.
And remember, the Magic did get that big win at Staples against LA. That was kind of a revenge for the D. Howard trade. But as time wore on, you know, the Magic's lack of talent showed, and they really struggled the rest of the season.
Stuckey outside. Magic moving the ball around. And it's Conley penetrating. Anthony, guarded by Prince. Anthony kicks to Conley. Misses the three. Anthony, the pass to Conley. Here's the three. Stuckey can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 11. The dish to Terry. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Makes the lead pass. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Conley. Conley's got assist number 8 here in this one already. They double him with the nail. Jennings dishes to Young. It's back to Jennings. Prince outside. On the wing, Jason Terry. Monroe. Kicks it out to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Terry outside. The leaner. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
You know, at one point, Jason Terry, the Jet, relied so much on his speed for his scoring. But now he mostly scores from the mid-range game and the three-point line.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. And back to the outside shooting of Jason Terry, one of the great mid-range pull-up jump shots you're going to see in this league.
And he can drain it from long range, too. Uncanny accuracy off the dribble, especially loves to go right into his pull-ups. And, you know, he's a great bailout guy, too. He can hit big shots late in the clock.
And the Clippers making a change here. Prince is checked in. Dudley. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Jared Dudley out of Boston College in his 7th season already. A smart vet who knows where to be defensively. He knocks down shots. I like his game. He's a winning player because he does a lot of little things and is always ready to step into his role.
And for Jared Dudley, Steve, you had a chance to be around him in your time in Phoenix.
Yeah, traded for him. That was the Raja Bell, Boris Diaw for Jason Richardson and Dudley trade. Pretty good deal for both teams, really. But Dudley came into his own when he arrived in Phoenix, developed that three-point shot, but had always been a guy respected for his defense, for his work ethic, and his basketball IQ.
Former ACC Player of the Year.
You know, Miller has battled injuries over the last few seasons, but when he's right, he can really help you on the wing, particularly as a rebounder and a spot-up shooter. Can really bury that three-point ball.
Yeah, a great shooter and rebounder, competes defensively. You know, a lot to like about his game.
I'm liking his fast-paced team. I'm liking it.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
You also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged virtually every shot in the paint.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Mike Miller.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
Granger kicks to Sanders. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession.
I had a chance to check out some of the stats for Larry Sanders. Last year, getting it done. Second in blocks. And he did a lot of work on the glass, battling his way into the top 15 performers in the rebound category.
And, you know, the fact that he had the second most blocks in the league, that says an awful lot about his presence, and it also helped that team be pretty good defensively.
And it's blocked by Anthony. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Granger passes to Green. Anthony kicks it to West. Green out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-zip on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. And Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason, and they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
And here is Conley, and here's Anthony from the arc, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And it's now 23 points for Carmelo Anthony. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Magic, up by 16.
The new season in the NBA rolls on. The Denver Nuggets go up against the Utah Jazz. Coming your way next Monday.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Jennings. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Young out there with Tayshaun Prince. Then it's Greg Monroe. And there's Terry. And it's Jennings in at the point guard. Monroe's shot is good. Conley with it. Out to Anthony. Pass to Sanders. Stolen by Monroe. And there's Terry. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. And Orlando making a change here. Rangers checked in. Monroe against Sanders. And Granger comes over to help. Jennings kicks to Prince. That's good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Stuckey kicks to Conley. On the wing, Granger. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
It really does. I mean, it's not possible to give up that many points behind the arc and not pay the price in the end.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and they'll shoot 2.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Jennings drives in, and that one goes long.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Gets it to go. 16 points for Rodney Stuckey. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
Jennings with the bucket. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, when you have the opportunity to get the ball inside and score close to the rim, that's what you've got to take advantage of.
Conley into the lane. Granger dishes to Nene. Misses off the right iron. Clippers trail by 13. Terry outside. Young. And the rejection by Sanders. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Clippers call time here.
Well, I think Larry Sanders is one of the most improved players in the league, guys. I don't know where you stand on it, but, you know, he led the league in ejections, too, with 5. He's got the control and manages emotions a little better.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Orlando. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. The offensive rebound, Prince. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Back to Sanders, he said he's taking steps to keep his composure, not getting to other players and feel the wrath of officials. Those technicals are piling up.
Well, Kevin, he's already made some nice strides in his approach to the game, just eating right, getting to the gym early. You really have to learn how to become a professional, and I think Sanders has made that next step.
Granger gets to Conley. Kicks it out to Granger. Stuckey. It's good from long range. Stuckey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Jennings drives in. It's Terry outside. And it's Terry again missing. Magic leading by 14. Out to Stuckey. And there's the pass to Carmelo. From 13, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Anthony's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Prince kicks to Jennings. Terry with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
If they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Orlando now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Granger from outside. Can't hit. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And 101 left in the game. Mason, the pass to Carter Williams. Feeds it to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Good on the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
Anthony drawing the double team. Stuckey outside. He kicks it to Granger. Back to Stuckey. The feed to Granger. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Another miss by Orlando. The Clippers have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. It's stolen by Anthony. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
They certainly haven't let these fans down tonight. Been a fun night to be in the building.
It has been. I mean, the atmosphere's been great, and no doubt that helped with the winning effort.
Now Carter Williams. Back to Leonard. Mason for three. Gets off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big
I wonder
margin.
who's the
much to be
MVP
critical
of
with
the
this league,
game.
Clark.
Not at all. I mean,
It
they
could be
showed up
Stuckey,
not
it could
just
be
to play,
Carmelo,
they
but I'm
showed
thinking
up
it's
to give great
Carmelo.
effort and
Stuckey
to
was
win,
amazing, but
and
I
they
think
did
it's
both.
Carmelo.
And that'll
Let's
do
see.
it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan.
I think Stuckey
Thanks
hit
for
like
watching
7
this
3-pointers.
presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Let's
And
see.
now we present the Jordan Player of the Game,
Who is it?
Carmelo Anthony.
It's Carmelo. No, it's Carmelo. I think Carmelo just did more overall.
Yeah. Tenant talk forward, that shit mean a lot to me. You know, this shit don't feel as good as it look. I'ma keep it real with you. I'm straight though. The street shit made me what I am today. Niggas know I went so hard for this shit. I deserve this shit, niggas. Ah, what you coming, nigga? This ain't my story about rags to riches, more about how I mastered physics. In the game, I used to train like Rocky, catching chickens. I was nice, but they was right when they told me that rapper business. I had 10 bands in my stash when I passed over $500,000. Come easy, no good. Don't be surprised I'll last these niggas. It's like they put.
I got to see what Stuckey did here. 30 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and probably a handful of blocks. Stuckey had 21 points. Okay, that's the quality of a second option. You know he's going to make the shot. I had to get rid of Joe Johnson. Bad trade, but, I mean, bad value to give up, but amazing. In return, I got back with Stuckey and Danny Granger being my 6th man. 3 blocks, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 30 points. With Stuckey coming off with a hefty 21 points, 2 assists, and 2 blocks with 5 from 13. Ooh, that's bad, but that's good. I'll take that. That's almost 50%. I'll take that. Danny Granger coming off the bench with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 points, 2 turnovers, but 1 for 3. Schroeder, which was heavily stepped on. I think he only got 3 minutes in the game. The only person I'm a little bit skeptic of, they did their job, honestly, and that's what I like. I haven't been going to my bigs, but I love what they've been doing down there. They are active. And when I call upon them, I know they could do it. And they cut like hella quick. This is supposed to be my second option, but I've been only using him to assist. And it's about time he got 12 because Joe Johnson has not been producing. 3 steals, 12 assists, and 3 points. 3 rebounds? I'll take that. He hasn't been hitting. He would have probably had like 10 points if he actually hit his 3-pointers, but you know, he's been more worried about doing with the job. This was supposed to be my 6th man, but he's amazing. He's still doing the job. I'm getting rid of this dick bag right here. I promise you. Let's see what that's our 5th win in a row. 5 rewards points. We'll take that. Joe Johnson headed to Dallas, and we got LeBron next. We got LeBron next. Alright, let's see something, right? Trade Finder. I'm loving the team. Stucky's been amazing. I'm loving the team. But I think I need to get rid of him. I would take a power forward or center. Now, Ryan Anderson has been amazing, but ooh, Lamar? Yeah, but y'all could. Ooh, Taj Gibson. I would take Todd. I think he's a starter though, so this might mess up my chemistry. Brendan Bass is a rookie. No, he's not a rookie. Nah. I need a power force guy center. Ooh. Baby, I'll take that. I really want this. Let's see. Let's go to Trey. Let's see. Yeah, he's a starter. This is gonna really mess up. He's gonna mess up everything. But he's a hell of a player, though. Nah. I don't need this. I'll take this. I'll take this. I think he's also a starter, but he could be a bench player. Yeah, I'll take this Trey. I would take this Trey. And he gonna get mad when I do this. He gonna get real mad. More playing time. It's okay. If Rudy Gobert, this is not the actual Rudy Gobert. Yo. Alright, let's go, because I've been trying to play LeBron for a minute. Ooh, we really dropped down. But not too bad. Overall, we went up. But our defensive offense went down. It's okay.
Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. Friday night in the NBA.
Is that Tony Allen, LeBron James, Tim Duncan, David Lee? Why is David Lee on the bench? Y'all should trade him for something good.
The 2K crew for today's broadcast.
Yo, y'all crazy. I would have traded David Lee for something good. Y'all got him on the bench. Y'all and they got, yeah, not too bad.
Always a special moment in the pregame ceremonies. The playing of the national anthem as the teams gear up for the tip. We're in the place they call the Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida. It's the home of the Magic, where we are broadcasting our action live today. With Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, I'm Kevin Harlan, bringing you the NBA live on 2K Sports. Along with Doris Burke, who will be joining us courtside moments from now. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim. Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
You take a look at Boston. They haven't started out with the success they had hoped for, but the season obviously is still very young.
You know, at the start of every season, everybody thinks they're going to be playing for a championship, or at least that's what they say. That optimism can really come into cold reality when you start as slowly as they have.
Well, they haven't done much to turn it around, Clark. I mean, they may have really liked their plan coming into the season, but they can only stick with it for so long. Eventually, they're going to have to take a different course.
5 to shoot. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Andre Miller is a guy who just doesn't miss games. You know, it's been said before, guys, but I think it's worth repeating. He says the secret to staying healthy in the NBA is don't jump. Stay on the ground. It's worked for him, that's for sure.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on.
Well, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Well, going back to Miller and Clark, you know, you're talking about this, not a leaper, but he is strong, one of the best post-up point guards in the NBA. He's got a little bit of an up-and-under move, too, which is nice.
It's almost all just savvy and footwork and fundamentals, Kevin. I mean, he just understands angles. He gets the defender maybe to lean one way, and he goes the other. Maybe he draws contact by going through his chest. He just has an unbelievable feel for what's going on the floor.
And the shot is good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 30 points in their last win against the Clippers.
Well, he was such a presence in the lane. He had 3 blocks, but he was more than that. It was just his force. I think he altered several shots as well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, last game, guys, he shot very well from the stripe. Made a nice contribution there.
Yeah, he sure did. Turned in a really nice performance.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Here's Stuckey. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And even 3-on-3 break. LeBron with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. Allen kicks to Miller. Pass to LeBron. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. LeBron's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. We went over the matchups in tonight's game, and when we came to Nene, he told me, now there's a player. You just don't find big men with that kind of body who's that light on his feet. I don't know if it's his soccer background, but the way he moves, it's awfully tough to stay between him and the iron. Guys, that's the goal, but we'll see if they're able to make it happen. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Being able to get points off your defense is one way to get easy scores in the NBA. Orlando really struggled in that capacity. Just didn't have the speed, quickness, tenacity on the perimeter to force those kinds of turnovers.
Now here's Nene. Conley kicks to Stuckey. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Allen against Stuckey. Doubled by Conley. Allen passes to LeBron. And there's the feed to Lee. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And you look at the Magic's offensive rankings from a season ago, Steve, they could have used all those easy buckets off steals in a big way.
Well, they would end up second to last in the league in terms of steals per game. And, you take into account the fact that, they didn't play with much pace. They didn't get easy baskets. It's all tied together. You want easy buckets, you've got to force turnovers.
Nelson dishes to Vucevic off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for the Celtics. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And Vucevic kicks to LeBron. And taken away by Johnson. Here's Anthony. Drops in the layup for 2. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with the defender draped all over, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
You know, something else with him, you can't forget about his skill as a pull-up shooter. I mean, you give him too much room and he won't hesitate for a second to raise up and spray you with that J.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Ball's not loose. It's stolen by Anthony. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happened. Athletic play. Incredible. I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Celtics trail by 10. Nelson, the pass to Rush. It's stolen by Anthony. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow. You know, guys, Carmelo Anthony last year played pretty much full time at the power forward position, and the results were excellent. I mean, he's got the strength to play inside, and when you look at what he does offensively, it creates a lot of matchup advantages for him and his team.
Here's Nelson. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
West dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Granger. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Magic moving the ball around. And Green with the basket on the assist by Granger. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. Now you look at Carmelo. Do you think, Steve, maybe the success that LeBron had going inside and playing the forward had any influence on Melo playing inside?
I think there's no doubt, Kevin. The league has gone smaller in a lot of ways. A lot of former 3 men are now becoming 4s. The only way to do that, though, is if you have the strength to deal with bigger players, and Melo certainly has that strength.
Lopez kicks to Nelson. The dish to Salmons. And the pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to Nelson. Fires the 3. Shot is off. That will count. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Magic lead by 15. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Tap next Monday, November 11th, the Orlando Magic go up against the Boston Celtics. Be there.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they've built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
They've got Mike Miller. Caldwell Pope out there with Schroeder. Then there's Danny Granger. And it's Johnson in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Well, you know, it was last season that started the dissolution of the Big Three in Boston. Ray Allen leaving for Miami. That definitely ruffled some feathers with his former teammates, and they tried to replace him by committee at the shooting guard position and really had mixed results.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Well, LeBron James' game is so well-rounded, you might forget that he led the league in scoring back in 2008. He said, I've done that before. I'm capable of doing it, but that's not my job here. My job is to do a lot of everything, rebounding, passing, and defending. Guys, his versatility and completeness as a basketball player is what makes him so incredible to watch.
He can do it all, Doris. Pass, shoot, special talent. And despite losing Ray Allen, the Celtics shot more three-pointers last season
Well, they added a couple of guys who could shoot threes, but remember, this is, over the last 5-6 years, has not been a high-volume three-point shooting team. It's been Ray Allen and Paul Pierce, and that's about it. So I think with this new crop of talent, I think you'll see Boston casting a lot more threes into the next few years.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Granger penetrating. Schroeder gets to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Schroeder. Feeds it to Miller. Here's Schroeder, covered by Lee. Schroeder passes to Nene. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Schroeder. Dishes it to Miller. This one for 3. Kept alive. McCollum with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Garrett with the bucket.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Schroeder kicks to Granger. He passes to Nene. Here's Caldwell Pope, defended by Garrett. Into Nene. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Magic lead by 19.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers.
I see why LeBron is losing. I see why.
And you look at Sanders, second in the NBA.
I think they have an amazing down court, but
of course, Tim Duncan.
the point guard and shooting guards
He
is
can also
off.
get after it. Such a
Good
great
6-man
shot
coming off the bench, but what?
The two of them, these guys
I don't see.
an awful lot of opportunities for their
I don't see how they could really prosper. I think they got Brook Lopez too. Hold on, I could be wrong.
Salmons gets the bucket.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have. Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Schroeder. There's Miller with the three, rebounded by Granger. Orlando leading by 17.
You know, guys, it's amazing, but last season, Andre Miller said he hopes to play until he's 40 years old. Not many players have been able to accomplish that feat, but I think he's got a really good chance to do it with his style of play. He's a low-to-the-ground player, uses guile, strength, and savvy to get it done, and somehow he never is hurt or misses games. He's been remarkably durable throughout his career.
Schroeder passes to Nene. Good. Nene's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Duncan, Granger covering. Duncan dishes to Miller. Kicks it to McCollum. Three-pointer. Boston again missing. And Andre Miller right now 37 years of age. I think back in 1976 is when he's born, to be quite exact. And last January became the 8th player in NBA history to tally 15,000 points, over 7,500 assists.
Incredible career for Miller, still going at it. Terrific kind of old school point guard. I think he's the best lob passer in the game. He's also got a good low post game, just really crafty and unbelievable feel for the game.
And that one's good. 8 points for Melo.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to Utah.
Well, they probably should have abandoned the three-point shot in that game because their percentage was terrible. But they kept firing away from long range.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I thought that was one of the things that doomed them. I mean, you can't stick with something if it's not working for you.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. The Celtics, with the departure of Doc Rivers, going young at their head coaching position. They signed Butler University head coach Brad Stevens, 37 years of age. He may be young, but he's very accomplished. He won an NCAA Division I record 166 games through his first 6 years at Butler, a winning percentage of over 77%. And The Celtics are believers in his ability. They gave him a 6-year contract. Guys, they're confident he is the one to lead this team into a new era.
They all rave about his work ethic. Thank you so much, Doris. Doubled by Schroeder. Duncan kicks to McCullough. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact in.
C.J. McCollum, a 6'3" combo guard out of Lehigh, played only about 2 months of his senior season after suffering a broken bone in his foot, but did enough to impress scouts that he became a top-tier talent. I think he's got a big future in this league.
So Boston ends up going with a new group, and he sinks the second. And McCollum compares himself, Clark, to Damian Lillard and Steph Curry, 2 other small school guys with great shooting guards.
Well, you know what I like to say, have game will travel, and McCollum has game. There's no question about that, Kevin. He's going to be fine in the NBA, and those guys he compares himself with have shown they're capable.
He dishes it to Miller, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league ranking. They were 6th in field goal percentage, 6th in free throw percentage, and they were in the top half of the league in steals as well. Pretty impressive.
And you talked about the shooting in the top 10 in the league in terms of field goal percentage, and that really bodes well when you're a team that's trying to play together. I thought this team was really well coached. They worked the ball offensively to find good shots, and for most of the season they looked like one of the best shooting teams in the league to me. And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sanders with the steal. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
23 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's LeBron. 7 points in the game. Allen, a screen on Johnson. LeBron passes to Allen. Rejected by Anthony. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close.
This is an early game. This game is over.
Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
I think Nene probably has been the halftime player. Let's see, I could be wrong.
Welcome, folks.
Nope,
it's
Melo.
halftime, and we've got a blowout underway in Orlando. A great team effort by the Magic so far. They're scoring effortlessly. The defense has been completely overmatched. Quite a show being put on by Carmelo Anthony so far. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. On the other side, the Celtics have not gotten off to a good start. Too many turnovers. Tough to win when you're giving the ball away as easily as they have. They need to start playing smarter basketball in the second half. Andre Miller not looking good so far. Not many positives for him so far. Just 1 bucket from the floor. A few tight games around the NBA. Let's check them out. A tight one for the Knicks up against the Charlotte Bobcats. Some good action there in the third, and we still got a close ball game. And another one also in progress. Brooklyn trailing the Wizards out in Washington. Things are not looking too good for them out there in the third. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. Out in Indiana, it's the Pacers taking care of business against the Raptors. Second half of basketball just getting started for them. And that'll do it for us here in the studio. Thanks for
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. 16 points and 4 steals. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
Just making it look effortless as well.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Boston. Duncan out there with David Lee. And it's LeBron James. And it's Tony Allen. And it's Miller in at point guard.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense. You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year it seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah as they added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
Conley into the lane. He's against Miller. With his first shot attempt, bounces high off the rim and drops.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Celtics shooting around 41% on the night. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve. Even though there was, it seemed a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That's on Rodney Stuckey.
He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. The amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. You think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, and his defense is so good it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
And it's Conley penetrating. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. Stuckey kicks to Sanders. Nene with it. He's picked up by Lee. Stuckey gets a screen from Nene. Stuckey can't get it to go.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And it's Allen with the jam.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody. Just so athletic and strong. David Lee, such a versatile big man. He rebounds, he can pass from the high post. He's got that mid-range jumper, and he can finish inside with either hand. Little hook shots, flip shots. He is a really, really good player.
It's Allen on the wing. He's guarded by Stuckey. Allen dishes to Lee. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Lee's got his first points of the night.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half. And, guys, you mentioned David Lee's ambidextrous finishing. I mean, Steve, he actually broke his left arm when he was in high school, and it forced him to develop his right hand in the meantime, and that's why he's so effective with both hands, and he's really made the most of it. It's part of what makes him a tough guy to deal with.
Boston making some changes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Duncan. And Jameer Nelson is subbed in for Andre Miller. Here's Rush. Double clutches. It's hauled in by the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. You know, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other. Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
Robin Lopez is checked in for David Lee. Starting out this series, Clark, they're just, getting a feel for each other, feeling out this year's roster.
That's exactly right, Kevin. You know, in the early season, you do a little scouting. This is where you get your bearings and kind of figure out what you need to do to beat those guys. I love these rivalries.
LeBron passes to Lopez.
Last season was the best yet for Robin Lopez. Career highs pretty much across the board for Lopez as he stepped into the starting center role for New Orleans. Sometimes it's just a matter of opportunity before a player gains the confidence to be productive in a starting role.
Andre Miller's checked in for Boston. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And Green slams it in.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
That was one of those 3 or 4 plays that you see every night in an NBA game that just leaves you in awe.
Nelson off the pick from Lopez. Nelson kicks to LeBron. The basket good off the assist from Nelson. And 12 points for LeBron. And for Robin Lopez, not the score that his twin brother Brook is, but, you know, he's showing some signs offensively.
Well, he's efficient from the field and from the foul line, and the key for him is to continue to work on his rim protection, his defense in the lane. He's got potential to be very good in there.
And it's Green missing. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Fifth on the list, LeBron James.
Now that's the name of the game for him, just putting the ball in the bucket. How about the season he had a year ago?
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off, but they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
Anthony right side. Buries it down low. Anthony's got 22.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Anthony on the double team. And Rush kicks to LeBron. Gets it to go.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Conley into the lane. West. And the three ball is good. West has got 5 now.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. David Lee's checked in for Boston. Duncan comes in for LeBron. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Lee kicks to Nelson. Allen outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Duncan misses. The Magic have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
The Magic have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. West against Nelson. Passes it to Lee. He kicks to Salmons. Stolen by Nene. Fires for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Orlando out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports.
Tune in Monday, November 11th. The Denver Nuggets go up against the Utah Jazz. Live from Energy Solutions Arena. Be there.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
We've got Caldwell Pope. Nene is out there with Danny Granger. Then it's Mike Miller. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Boy, it was a tough year for the Magic last season. They found no salvation here in Orlando either. They were dreadful at home and had the fewest home court wins of any team in the league. Tough pill for the fans there to swallow.
Here's Garrett. Rejected by Nene. They get it back. And that one's good.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And Steve, you look at him, he is a banger. I mean, he really enjoys the physical aspect of the game.
And yes, sir, that one drops. And that home record of the Magic's that you mentioned, Clark, a paltry 12-29. So, Steve, that being said, a big part of why they ended with the fewest wins in the entire league. Why?
Well, I mean, if you can't defend your home court, good luck to you. But the big thing is just not enough talent. I mean, it's a team that is in full-blown rebuilding mode. And last year was kind of the initial season in that campaign, and it obviously showed.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Salmons gets the bucket. Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. Granger kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Granger. Hands it from downtown. Granger's got 6 here in this quarter.
Clark, they're really struggling guarding that three-point line.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, Steve.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Rush on the wing. Salmons. Clock at 6. Pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Magic have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Granger. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
That's good.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
They get it back. Three-pointer, Granger. Granger can't get that one to fall.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Some changes for Boston. Vucevic comes in for LeBron. And McCollum subbed in for John Salmons. Here's Garrett. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
That's an important game for the Magic. I know their fans are hoping for a win.
And he makes the first.
You know, it's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on the winning streak after the injury.
Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7 right after his injury, and overall Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack, and I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
Well, you know, it seems that Amir Johnson is the kind of player who's always in and out of a starting lineup. Never really had a chance to lock down that starting role for an extended period of time last year, but was pretty good when he did get the nod.
McCollum, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Granger passes to Schroeder. They get it back. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Vucevic. Second shot opportunity, and Granger with the block. The drive by Green. There's the bucket. Good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And for Amir Johnson, it's pretty unbelievable, but he's approaching a decade in the NBA. The kid from Los Angeles, it just seemed like the other day, you know, he was just coming to the league. Just 26 years of age, and here he is, almost a decade in the league.
Drafted out of Westchester High School in Los Angeles. You wonder how his development would have been different if he'd gone the college route, but he does seem to be coming on now the last couple of seasons.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Vucevic dishes to Garrett. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
From 13, Granger kicks to Johnson. For 3, the shot's good from Schroeder.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
McCollum, and again, Boston with the triple.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Johnson, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
It's stolen by Johnson. Kicks it out to Granger. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Orlando gets it back. From deep. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by McCollum.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Garrett with the bucket.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but it seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
Caldwell Pope passes to Green. Uses both hands to slam it down.
They got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Mike Miller's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Boston's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Miller outside. He passes to Schroeder. The feed now to Green. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They put on a show
7-point
tonight,
shot of the 100-piece game.
each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can
It's
you
actually
ask?
my highest I've scored since I've been playing
Tuning
this.
in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr endorsement. This
Usually
is Kevin
the
Hart.
last
We'll see you
5
next
games,
time.
I think they've been pretty close.
Our Jordan player of the game, Carmelo
13-point wins, 20 points win, I think. But they've been close. I know the first few games been close. And that's mainly due to Joe Johnson. I ain't gonna lie though, 22 points is kind of weak. I know he scored more than that. He could have scored more than that, to be real. Stuckey going in with a 13 points, Nene with a 10. I think he has a double-double. I could be wrong, but Nene did contribute. Oh, wow. Everybody 10 plus. Even Gerald Green. Yeah, only 14 minutes. So it was a blowout. That's why he got taken out. But usually I think he plays like 20. No, Nene is not the guy. 6 and 5. I'll take that though. Who was it that was grabbing boards like crazy? Am I wrong? No, I think it was Nene. He was just going in down there. Everybody contribute. 4 rebounds for everybody contribute. Even the bench play more minutes than usual. Sanders, I'm a little bit disappointed with, but that's mainly because Nene was really hustling twice as hard. So it's one of those days. I mean, I think Sanders could have definitely contributed even more if he had just been in more, but Amir Johnson kind of took that position and being the biggest guy, and I think kind of contribute to him going 6 and 5. And I would think I was just using Nene more often. 3 and 10, really bad. 1 and 6, really bad. But overall, as a 7th option, good. I think Green had a lot of highlights, which I really like. And I know he's capable of that. I kind of expected this from Pope. 2 and 5 is pretty good. But I expected better, though. But this wise, not bad at all. 2 and 6, 5 and 9, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 13 points. Yeah, I'll take that. Westbrook and Bledsoe names player of the week. Ain't no way. Oh, Carmelo took the first week. Okay, okay, acceptable. But second week? Nah, that's a lie. Damn. I thought we lowered down our cap room, but like lower up some space. But we almost double up. I think we added another $5 million upon signing both Danny, and that trade just it boosted us up instead of going back down. Overall took a hit, and that's due to Amir Johnson kind of being 6-0. I know there's so many teams that's undefeated though, so I'm not really surprised about that. Let's see. I could be wrong. I might just spend it. Where is it? Standings. Conference. Yeah, Wizards is 5-0 too. Cavaliers. I can't even talk. Cavaliers just lost one. Pistons, I believe they just lost their second. Bucks is the worst team, but we're looking for Grizzlies because we have the first round pick from them for next season. So Grizzlies not too bad. I expect them to be doing a lot worse, but again, fantasy draft really make certain teams really worse. And some of these people have good players like LeBron James. Where is he? At the bottom, that's kind of surprising. And that's Tim Duncan, David Lee, LeBron James. And I think that's it. I think they have another player though, to be real. Who's on the Bucks that they're doing this bad? Ooh, yeah, I kind of gave them a team right here. I ain't gonna lie. I gave them a team. With that trade. Yeah, I messed up big time when I did that one. I did not think about that twice. They got Joe Johnson, Dwight Howard in his prime. Carl Andre, who's probably starting as the power forward. Yeah, I gave them a team. I really give them a team. This is a starting five right here. Good luck to them. You give them a good small forward, this is a squad too. If you give them a good small forward. Who was I looking for? Bucks? Oh, I was looking for Bucks. Bulls, Cavaliers. Who's on the Cavaliers? Paul George in his rookie year or closer, I think. His fourth year, apologies. Dirk. Dirk almost leaving. Yeah, they're okay. You know what? To be real, I would have started these three right here. Yeah, this would have been my starting five right here. I don't know why he ain't starting. He's not in the starting five. There we go. Tony Allen. I know he's the point guard. He's the small forward. He's the power forward. And the center is... Oh, no. Andre Miller is the point guard. Yo, that's just the whole thing. I think Brook Lopez is their starting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they got going on, but something. find me the Bucks. I need to see who's on the Bucks. How come I can't find them? Oh. Are you kidding me? I mean, for 2014, this is not bad. It's not bad, to be real. That's their center. That's their point guard for sure. That's their shooting guard. That's their power forward, and that's their small forward. That's not bad. It just, I think Anthony Davis is in his second year, but he's still decent though. Don't get it wrong. And then y'all got Andrew Bogut, who's doing almost a double-double per night. It's not bad. Anyways, I am probably gonna call this an end stream. How long has the second one been? I don't know. I think like close to... Oh my God. It's really been a whole nother hour? Okay. It's been a whole nother hour. So I think that's 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours in total we streamed today. Yeah, I'm gonna just call it an end stream and enjoy a little bit of the time I have to myself. So let's see.
Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand, flag on my ass, no quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up, hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I never stake, bro. Since it's just the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand, flag on my ass, no quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my weight up, hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that, put everything I love a steak, bro. Back in the day, man, a nigga had ripped jeans. Couldn't afford a new pair, I had broke shoes. Couldn't think about the money, I had broke dreams. Outfit was the match of a rap fiend. I was trying to be fly, couldn't take off. Coats falling on my ass, lost weight, dog. No jacket in the winter, had to shake, dog. Then I said, fuck it, cause something gon' have to shake, dog. Then my nigga Bobby put me on a quick lick. Wasn't alive, but enough for a quick fix. Interception, I was still and caught me a big six. In the snow, bitch, a roll, bitch, with a brick dick. Never killed, I ain't gonna lie, I was tempted. He was a target, but he lucky that I missed it. I was always fucking up, was a misfit. My opportunity was knocking and I missed it. Young when I hopped off the stoop, 2 doors where I floor if I hop in the coupe. 2 swords from a wall where I couldn't lose. Got scars and bruises, man, I got the proof. Resemble you still, cause I got the juice.
Yeah, I think I'm no, I'm not gonna call it end stream. Am I? I think I'm gonna call it an end stream. I want to, but I don't want to. Like, I could do something else. I could do something else. I don't know what I would do. Hold on, let me see something. I don't have no rookie. Oh, if I traded for Oladipo, he would have been the rookie of the year. Oh, nope. I got Schroeder.
phonies, jabronis, the ops or the Jakes. My homies, the only who come past the gate. I'm whacking the weeds, cutting hands off of snakes. I'm hungry, I'm eating right off of your plate. I won't eat, I'm on it, it's my fault to take. I'm stagnant, I'm magnet, I'm staying in place. The reason I'm popping is all up for hate. Since it's just a time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with a quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick run. I was packing on the pound, got my way up. Hot beef in the streets, had to stay up. Betty Crocker show me how to bake a cake, bro. Doing that with everything I never stick, bro. Since it's just a time with a kickstand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands. Falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick run.
Oh, I got poked too. Hold on. I'll take it back. I'm not too bad. I feel like if I could steal another... Nah, I don't need two. Those two will do enough. I don't need 2 people. That's stupid. Oh, I got Goldberg. Yeah, I'm stupid. I'm good. I'm good. One of them is going to win Rookie of the Year.
Team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of primatine miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching Oprah Mac 90 bean clip. Triple black phantom nigga, nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky charm down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, bounce. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide dope, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, cause they smoking me. Dro, whole scoping me. Ice come for both for return. 100 carat hammer froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. Oh no, on the man though. I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though. Bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Yeah, let you show. Hey, let you show. First I let my wheel spin, then I let my screen fall, then I let my trunk beat that green bright motor. Then I pimp a hoe, take a bitch to Berlin, bitch break niggas. After that we fuck that girlfriend. My girl got a girlfriend, Chevy blue like whirlwind. Nigga, it's a drought on that boy, so I got that girl in. Whirlwind, cock and hammer, arm and hammer, propaganda. Bitches think I'm pimping and lending and salamander sandals. Dirty South pot, cause Atlanta show niggas with Anna. We ride phantom, Holly showed it for grandma. Yep, now I be on TV, BET Howard Channel. Hood nigga from Bankhead, I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my banana, dumping and punkin' monkeys. Don't nobody live with my mom but a bunch of junkies. Don't nut dunkin', bitch I ride glaze on the haze. Gator green, Chevy, gator gut, alligator train. Bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show.
I don't know. Show me everything on Orlando. I don't know. How many? Yeah, I got three. I got 3 people on. I ain't gonna lie. The person who's really gonna win this is probably. That's Trey Burke. I didn't even know that was Trey Burke.
I've been too passionate. Remember days we wasn't having shit. Hey, and now we gang slide and we got some mags in this bitch. Hey, two door, you know I got a bad little bitch. I've been on for the city, I've been on for the map. Tell them niggas tap in, we on the phone, it's a wrap. If we ain't gon' get it bustin', we ain't flash on nothing. If you're tryna stand on it, gotta put that on something. I've been too passionate, but when I ride the Rari, I ain't never go fast and shit. And when my bitch inside it, she don't like when I go fast and shit. Motor in the hood sound just like a dragon, bitch. And I put that on my mama. I ain't gon' raise a bastard son. He ain't gon' have to pick up sticks, he ain't gon' have to drum. He know his daddy had a motherfucking platinum run. I like my family and syrup to concentrate. I'm holding down my family, I told him promise I made it. My little bro took my chain, he said this shit look amazing.
Okay, yeah, it's probably time to end the stream. I don't know. I'll probably do another whole stream again. But I just don't know. I got too much going on right now.
And now we gang slide and we got some mags in this bitch. Hey, two door, you know I got a bad little bitch. Yeah, and I done put my heart and soul in it. Got it out the mud, I promise it's a cold feeling. This ain't overnight, I woke up with no ceiling. I made a vision come to life.
I don't know.
720 years, I'm suicidal.
Something told me to keep playing, but then something told me to don't do this because, oh, no wonder. Yo, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna switch games. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch games and see what else I got here. You know what? It's been a while since I played Dragon's Dogma, and I'm about to play some Dragon's Dogma. Should I play Dragon's Dogma? Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna play some Dragon's Dogma. Call me crazy, but I don't know. Where is it? I want my modded version. I don't want the original. Nah, it's about time that I actually go on that run to defeat Damien again. So yeah, I'll do that. Give me a second here. I should have probably switched screen instead of doing what I just did, but it's okay. Heart, what my mama gave to me. Heart, you cannot take from me. This is the real. Yo, it's funny. Heart, what my mama gave to me. Heart, you cannot take from me. Yo, I love this game. I do. I love this game. What my mama gave to me. She's about to say it. You guys probably don't believe that she says this. She actually says this. Hold on. What my mama gave to me. Heart, you cannot take from me. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure this is actually going. Oh no. You know why this sucks? I don't think the version that I have. I have to find my save file. Hold on. I need to find my right one. The one that's actually modded, by the way, not that one. That one ain't modded. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Yeah, we're good. We can cancel this. Please be the right one. I need to find the right one. Come on. Please be the right one. And this is all me just looking for my save file, which I know I have, and I could just transfer it over, but why do all that? Oh, please. Main menu. Oh my God. Oh, that's it. We gotta go to Steam. I think Steam has my save file. I don't know why I can't find it. And if I think I might have saved over it like a dummy. And if I did do that, that's very dumb of me. I think I overrid. Shoot, yeah, I probably did. Well, my last effort right here. Let's see. And I don't even think this one is even modded. Please. Oh, yep, okay. And it's the online one too, so that's good. But I did not mod this one, so it's gonna look pretty stupid. It's just gonna look like the original game, to be real. The complications, man. The complications is real. Steam is really messing with. Okay, I gotta disable Steam input. There we go. And let's see if this works now. Okay, that wasn't the right thing to do. Okay, this is not working out. Supports. Okay, this is why I didn't play this game, because Steam is overpowering. You know what? Just give me my save data. I know what I'll do. Just give me my save data. Just give me my save data. I'll reorganize and put everything on manage. Let's find local files. I think it is. Nah, that's not it. This PC, I gotta search the whole thing for DDA .save. You gotta be kidding me. We should go Master Duel, because I know Master Duel don't need a controller. But I need my save file. Did I just mess that up? No, I didn't mess that up. Okay. I just need my save file, and I could throw it in this game file right here. In this game folder, I should say. Working on it, still working on it. Yep. Searching the whole computer for a save file that's probably somewhere. Come on. You know what? Now, I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't even think you put it in this folder I'm about to put it in. I don't think that's how it works. No. I think that is how it works. I don't know. We're about to find out. I have no idea. I just need one save file, and it's not on my hard drive. It's not. Am I crazy enough? I'll just start a whole new game. I think I'll just start a whole new. No. That's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't doing that. Come on. It's just like one file in this on this whole damn bloody computer that says DDA.sav. Like, it's just one file, and we all know where it's at. So I don't know why it's just taking this long to find it. And you still going. Bloody computer. Come on. Okay. Give me. If you gonna do that, right? Open this in a new tab. You still going? Oh, here we go. I found it. We got one from 7, 12, 25, and where Steam. This is the one I'm looking for right here. App data local application. Okay, just copy. Please tell me this is gonna work. I beg you, please tell me this is gonna work. I don't think it works like this. And we will just throw it in this folder, right? And see if this works. Please just work. Okay, let's see if this works. I could be wrong. I don't think it works like this. Okay, let's see if it works. I could be very wrong. I do not think it works like this. Let's see. And okay, it does not work the way I think it works. So what we're gonna do regardless is still start a new game and find that and just overwrite it once we know where it's saving to. I could care less. Save my soul. This is just not where it's going. This is not working out for me here. If you don't know what happened, this is usually what happens. Okay, I'm trying to transfer everything from my desktop PC, my gaming PC, to my laptop because I don't have no access to my PC. And this is not working out because everything I took from my PC is actually modded, or it's put in a way that it needs more setup than just breaking the game over. And it's not working. Let's see if this works. The game won't even. Okay, let's do a new game, right? Please. Okay, that's a good sign. Connection failure is fine. Yep, there we go. It's a new game. I'm fine with that. Ugh. You know how suck it's gonna be? All because Steam won't let me properly use my controller the way I want to. It's making my light attack the same thing as my heavy attack, and that's just not. I already set something up to stop that, but I'm not running all that. Jump, light attack, strong attack, good. Yeah, we don't need Steam.
Dragon's Roost is just beyond. We should hurry.
Oh lord, this ain't modded. This ain't, because it would have been. Is it? It say it is. I don't think it is though, because that light would have been a lot brighter. Unless I didn't. I don't know. It depends. I don't think I modded everything anyway, so we'll see. Maybe I did. Oh, okay, yeah, I did, and I think I just messed up when I started the game. It's cool.
I've hold of one. Now, strike.
It doesn't hurt to start at level 1. We could run through this whole thing. A rift crystal, perhaps? No, this ain't modern. This would look a lot better. Yeah, this ain't. It is. I just have to turn off some settings.
Our kind is ever ready to fight by the grace of your guidance.
Here's another path, Master. Is our valor hit against the world's evil? I'll go at once. Careful! Goblin! Was the feet of goblin pilgrims?
On fourth, man. Let us hurry. Oh man, it's gonna suck. It is gonna suck. Have you ever lost to some wolves? Oh, and I'm so upset because I've been working on a review for this game for so long. Because I love this game so much. I want to do it injustice. And it's just, this is actually my first RPG game, I guess. Like, this is my first game that I've ever, like, dived into. That's like, oh boy, did I make a good choice. We'll see if it's modded. If the mods are actually active right after this scene.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Full beast!
Lure them down and strike. He's within range of our shield.
supposed to. They were already supposed. Oh no, we gotta defeat them. Where is the Hardy? Oh, there you go.
They can use their voice. I'll draw its attention.
I want you fire blaze.
Jesus, how many enemies? Arisen, this way.
This way, sir. The worm awaits the answer. I should be proud to guide you.
Strength in numbers.
I could just die here and just
for fear of the beasts all around. Arisen! This way, sir! I shall restore
this way.
Our army is routed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just die here. Not like we can't defeat it.
Let's be rid of the circus first.
It'll save a lot of time. Ah, now we have to win. Or else we look like we did all that for no reason.
I see its magic.
Now choose, flee, or step forth. Take hold of what lies beyond. Claim mastery.
You know what's crazy?
The eternal ring.
This, when the dragon offers you when he offers you the offer, that's how stupid it sounds. At the end of the game, when he actually comes out and you're in that arena right there, you do not have your pawn with you. So I don't know where and how he gets all his pawns with him to fight the dragon, and you're like running alone. Okay, let's see. This is how we're gonna find out if it's. Oh no, I do take that back. You do get to fight the dragon with all your pawns, but they're not in the cutscenes, unlike he is with this. I remember when I first saw this. I was a little girl in a candy shop. Okay, gender. We are going with a female today. And we're gonna call her Rose. Let's try to seduce the man, the armor man, the man. You know the man. The man. Okay, we're gonna call her Rose. Moniker, we will call Cammy, Cap, no. Caroline, no. Cherry. We need something to seduce that man. Ooh. Oh Lord, no. You know what? Someone's gonna fall in love with this bald-headed old lady. Someone gonna love me. Look at what I'm packing. Okay, let's see. No. Alright, that sounds like an old lady. Oh, no, come on now. You gotta make Cherry look good. Ooh, Cherry. No, that's not old enough. Give her a Bieber. Yeah. Justin Bieber. Ooh. I look like I got a piece of mat in my pocket for you. Let's see. Nah, we need. Oh, okay, yeah, somebody gonna love me. 58? How did I jump to 58 that quick? Nah, I need a rich man haircut. I think they kiss in this game. I need some kissing lips. Okay, that looks good. Eyes. It gotta be really steering to your soul. Like you don't know what, I don't know what you're talking about. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I'll close one, I keep one on you. It's just special to me. I need some nice brows, some nose. Suck up all the air. Oh, here we go. Some kissing lips, some Angelina Jolie lips. by the way, I love Angelina Jolie. Never will marry her, but yeah, she's on my list. Oh, okay, that looks sexy. You could tell I was a baddie back in my days, but time has not been well for me. It just have not. I gambled away all my money, and I went into depression, lost the top of my head. I got the rich man haircut without the money. Yeah, but you could tell I was a baddie back in my days. You know what? I need that droop in the ear that looks like, yeah, I've wore a lot of expensive jewelry, but oh, found it. Yep, found it. And it's done nothing but like let my ears just sag type stuff. I need to be slim. Ooh. Like I used to be petite, but I packed on a few weight. Ah, you should have seen me back in my days. Okay, let's dial down a little bit. I think this skin tone is perfect, but I don't know. I think we might stick with that skin tone. Ugh, I look like a dead body. No. Ooh, found it. I think that's perfect. Yeah, that really captured me right there. Oh, height. I guess. No, come back down. I need to be. That's too short. I need to be able to reach high up. Okay, skin color, we're good. Build. Bust size. What you looking at? Pervert. Oh. Now I look all type of messed up here. No, I still need to be petite. What? Okay, that's good enough. Ooh. Nah, too thick. You gotta slow down there. Too wide. Again. Yeah. Oh shoot, what happened to my hands? No, we doing her bad. I gotta give her ooh, okay. I still got one eye on you in case you try something funny. Makeup color, skin color, hair color. We wanted. Ooh, okay. Nah, I used to be a blonde. There we go. Things just haven't been working out. Should we give her a different hair? I feel like giving her a different hair would be good. All this don't matter because I'm probably gonna do something stupid as soon as the game starts. So we'll see. Nah. She's just doing her, bro. You gotta love her. Ooh, okay. That's the haircut. You can see it's not quite her heyday, but that's it. You can see it's not quite her heyday, but she's been somewhere. She ain't Jenny from the block, but she's Elga? Yeah, you could believe if she told you she used to break hearts back in the days, but you're like, I don't know. Yeah, we'll go with her. We'll go with her. I don't know where her hands is. I don't know why her hands is. We should have probably. Now I probably gotta install that mod where I could edit instantly. I gotta see this. Her thighs sucked up her hands. I can't see her hands. Okay, we're gonna find out right here if this game is actually modded or not. This is where we're gonna find out. It is not modded. It is, but it's not. I gotta turn up a few settings. Ooh. Yeah, it would have been a lot better than this if it was actually modded, but well, look at me.
Hear ye, hear ye! The prophets have spoken, friends. The dragon's return is nigh. Join the honorable Duke's ranks and help us be rid of the fell beast. The day's come to lay down rod and reel and take up the sword.
I'm as tall as that guy? Got her. I got her. Got her. She's down. She's in the Grand Sis to get down. She's down. Got me one. Got me a sweetheart.
It's the dragon!
Yeah, them thighs is sucking up my arms. I can't do this. Class I'll go with the warrior, I guess. Just for the hell of it. Your sword. Yo, the more I look at her, I'm not gonna lie. You could believe any story she told you. Yeah. I chose right. You could believe anything anyone told you. Like, yo, she broke Diddy's heart. She was with Cisco back in the 80s. I don't even know if Cisco was actually that old now. Back in the 90s. What has this man throw around that I never found out? Let me guess. I can get a large fish already. I've never actually hit this. If I go that way, it's gonna be what? Bodies. Yo, I swear this is the type of timing where if you just look around, you'll see something. You'll be like, what? maybe there's a time trigger to that.
Io acquarata misquierai. Acquarata del Dio mi esquarota contro la Nestesta, Nesti, mi escurate.
Eat it, boy. Stop talking. You just eat the heart, man. Look at her. Yo, I did a good character right there. I'm not gonna lie. Okay.
Help me! She's still alive!
Mi esquarate. Take up arms. No
Arisen. She don't look bad. It was a fighter, is a mage, and and a bow. Okay, guys, it is your time to begin your journey as Arisen, but before you can win your heart back from the dragon, you'll need to prepare. And my hands are still eating up on my thighs. Anyways, this is probably where I'm going to end the stream. Life is calling my name, and I'm going to get my butt kicked so hard. I'll see you guys when I see you again, and it's most likely going to be with a lot of clips. I'm gonna try to cut and do a whole series with the NBA thing, but I'm not really sure. I need to figure something out with that. I know I'll definitely have my save data on me next time I play this game, and I have so many games that I wanted to actually play, but life has just been kicking my butt. As always, try to find happiness in the little things and enjoy as much freedom and free time you have to yourself, because it does not last
Newly
forever.
arisen, walker of the path. Take
up arms. Okay.
To me. Come to me.
I've never actually heard that. Anyways, guys, it was good while it lasted. I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna actually be able to stream. I'm gonna probably just do the review for this Dragon's Dogma video and maybe do some clips, some shorts for the NBA Melo Dynasty thing. And that is all. that is all. Thank you, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
We froze, cold night in the winter, how cold. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Sorry that I fall away sometimes. Yeah, yeah. The end, about to end it all on the weekend. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Sorry that I feel that way sometimes. Oh, oh. Yeah, you don't really wanna know me. Hanging in the corner with a nosebleed. High on whatever they sold me. That's the old me, yeah. 6 years later trying to find me. Still trying to figure out the 90s. Looking for the love inside me, inside me. Funny how I kinda like this life.